Alright, I do believe we're all set to go, so I will give myself the audio check, and then we'll get started this evening. We'll see how it all sounds. Alright. Sounds like everything is good over on this end, so we are ready to get to it this evening. So, a couple of nights ago, we began on our journey in this particular video game. A game that was the prequel to one that I played 10 years ago as a tribute to a legendary singer. So, I had the opportunity to pick up this game again for the first time in many years, so while it may be mainly guide-aided, I will be trying to do what I can to hold my own against the enemies that we will be fighting against. So we'll see how this goes as we try and begin the process tonight of breaking out of prison. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world. Matthias Griffin back here with you for the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force Live. So let's go ahead and prepare for departure this evening. And we'll see how it all unfolds. Just need to do something real quick here. Okay, I think we're good. So, let's go ahead. So yeah, you're probably wondering how the heck we're gonna break out of jail. Well, it's actually not that hard. All we have to do is just look at the bars. They're solid and there's no way to break them. But footsteps approach. Yeah, who could it be?
The time has come to strike back at Runefaust. I'm letting you out!
How did you get the key, whoever you are? Hello there.
Please help me save Alterone. I'll fight alongside you. I can heal too!
As we add another party member, Chris, to our roster. Yeah, Chris with a KH, which you do not see often.
We can't go this way. They'll spot us for sure.
Yeah, and she also has quite an interesting animal face on her. Not sure if she's supposed to be a dog or not, but that's the closest thing that I can liken her to.
There's a secret passage. Use it to escape.
And there it is.
I'll be at headquarters. Please be patient a little longer. I'll get you out of here soon.
Yeah, in other words, we're just upping the priest here. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering why we had that long passageway in the previous stream, well, that's why. So there's nothing really else better to do other than just get at it, because yeah, there's Kane. Lowly worms, I shall crush you beneath my heel. Attack, soldiers of Runefaust! Lord Kane, Lord Darksoul commands you to return to Runefaust immediately. Tell him I'm on my way. Yes, sir! A shame I can't stay to watch you meet your doom. My troops can handle the likes of you. And away he goes. And we're gonna have to deal with all of these bats. As well as you can see all the dwarves on the right. Plus also a big line of enemies at the top. The bats are gonna start by patrolling the area. And unlike before, the knights are actually gonna come right at us. So yeah, probably thinking that the best strategy for us is to just go across the bridge or maybe split our forces, but we're actually gonna go to the right. We're gonna have the bats chase us. Yeah, and also those Rune Knights will have a lot of ground to cover to come after us. Yeah, we want to go this way because we want to get the Dark Dwarves first. Now, I will disclose by saying I did not have much time to prepare this evening, so beyond this point, I will be guide-oriented. But we'll see how I do. So yeah, here come the dwarves. Meanwhile, the knights will make their stand over there. In case we decide to come over, which we aren't going to. Yeah, poor Chris starts out at level 2, and unfortunately she's our slowest party member. Let's see how quickly we can move everyone through. Yeah, the ranged characters at the top of the screen seem to be more than content to let us come down the one side. Yeah, here come the bats as we expected. Yeah, the knights see what we're doing, and they're backtracking. It's gonna take a little longer for the bats to get to us. Seems like the dwarves are content to chill out. Some of the dwarves already preparing themselves to go. Yeah, I am in range, so I will make the first move. 'Cause, yeah, my defense is getting pretty good now with Mathia. Dealing with the Dark Dwarves shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, the bats are gonna block the bridge. He can with a sneak attack. Oh, this is a golden opportunity for Hans to slip in. And scores 5 points. As the other bats, they're just content to chill over there. The defensive formation is taking shape. Okay, let's see if we can get May some points here. Not enough. Do I have anyone who can just tip the dwarf over? Oh wow, they're gonna surround Ken. We better do something about that then. Alright, Gort. There we go. Get some damage going. Get this thing out of the way. Well, Gong, it's all yours if you're able to score. But he can't. Now the other dwarves making their move. Now the knights are doing the same. Will be a golden opportunity for Low, but it's better that he heals in this situation. So back to full. And it's enough to push Low to the next level. Gets 3 extra HP and 4 extra MP and learns a new detox spell. Which rarely ever gets used in Shining Force games. Oh, that was the extent of the range that Chris could run. Alright, Ken, why don't you go ahead and start clearing path over here. Oh, that doesn't help. That's just enough for Tau. Sure. You're never really sure who you want to get the kill for. Because, like I said, you don't want your lower level members to fall too far behind. Alright, Luke, why don't you start whacking on this bat? Ooh, that's a good score. It's enough to get him a level. And the dwarves making their stand, and they know where to go. You're the ones who are on the brink of death. Now Ken in danger of being surrounded. Let's hope we can clear a path. He gets the job done. And now comes the next wave of bats. Now the knights, they know what we're doing. They will pursue us. Oops. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do, but yeah, let's go ahead and clear a space. Hopefully. As the other bat begins to advance. Their main defense not ready to pull the trigger yet. Hans can pull the trigger though. Not enough to kill though. Oh. The bat changes direction and goes after Tao. Who's certainly been on the receiving end in this game so far. You know, why don't we go ahead and... Actually, no, better idea. Have Ken try and soften up some more Dark Dwarves. Or rather, he could just kill it. Wow, Ken has really been on a roll, and it pays off with another level. Yeah, talk about fortuitous. Yeah, if anyone's been getting lucky more than anyone else, it's been Ken. Alright, there, Tao. Let's see if you can finish this off. She can. And here comes Lo. Yeah. Is there enough for him to get a kill here? Yep. One's enough. It didn't get him much, but it's still a kill. And this Dark Dwarf is going to take it out on Luke. Meanwhile, yeah, up there. It's a long way to go, but we'll get there. Meanwhile, Chris hasn't seen any action yet, but Ken healed Tao to get her first points. It'll certainly take a while for her to make a factor as far as being in combat. And Matthias, why don't you finish this thing off? Yeah, he had points to spare. It's enough to get him a level. He's up to level 5. 1, 2, and 1 games. Now the bats will make their move. They know where to go. And the other one will immediately follow in right after. Meanwhile, back up top. They're just biding their time. Meanwhile, Tao will do her part by getting a critical hit again. That's how we opened this Let's Play, was a critical hit in magic by Tao. It's enough to get her to level 4. And now Blaze becomes level 2. Which not only makes it more powerful, but also allows you now to hit multiple targets instead of just one. Meanwhile, Lo able to score 3 on the bat. He's making it count. Hans, it's your turn. We get rid of the last bastion of the animals. And then it's up to that set of 7. Okay, May has no move here, so she's just better off starting to be the first person to advance northward. Yeah, Gon can't do anything himself, so he'll have to go forward also. And then Luke, let's see what you can do. Puts it away. Alright. Time to go up towards the main defense. Is there anyone who we healed? Well, we can give some to Mathia. And away you go. Yeah, will you just be content to chill out while we come to you, or will you make the move? Are you gonna be aggressive, or are you gonna try and hold out there? And how close is too close? Now they're making their move. They've had enough of waiting. However, the ranged fighter's not ready to make a move yet. Oh, Gort has a shot here. Let's go ahead and give it to him. And it's enough to get him a level. Ooh, by 3. That'll certainly help. Yeah, Chris not quite there yet. And this Rune Knight cut off, unfortunately. But it's a golden opportunity for Tao to show off her new Blaze level 2 and hit 3 enemies at once. Let's see how this goes. 8 points on one. 9 on another. 8 on another. Tao making a big first impression with her new Blaze 2. And it gives an opportunity for Gon to finish this night off. And he takes advantage. So already Tao's level 2 Blaze attack is paying big dividends, but now here comes the retaliation. Yeah, that'll hurt. Not quite in range for Hans. But Ken, why don't you go ahead and try and kill off the guy in the back? It pays off. No move yet, but the last Moon Knight will advance. Yeah, May, you really need some points right now. Not enough to kill, though. Gort, you can finish it off, hopefully. And he does. Well, that saves Tao at the very least. Alright, go low. Yeah, I would have said how low can you go, but we actually want to go high, not low. And Chris not quite in range yet. Luke can advance. Mathia could make a move here, but then becomes a question of when do they make their move. Because you never know when they'll attack. Well, that's a pretty good score. Our first double digit. Well, Tao, you have a golden opportunity here. This should finish it off, because we know how much Blaze normally causes. And it's enough. The knights are down. The last line of defense is now upon us. And we're just gonna send Mei in full throttle. And the sniper is trapped and can't attack, so it works out and it's enough to get Mei a level. Especially with a defense increased by +4. Given what she's throwing herself into, it's a big deal. But then it becomes how much can we move our party forward without getting adversely affected. Yeah, they realize they can't really get me right now. In fact, the snipers are scared out of their wits right now. Chris and Luke slowly but surely advancing. Now you've done your part, you can stay where you are for the remainder of the fight. Well, Hans has an opportunity to fight off a fellow archer, and gets the job done. Hans staying on his hot streak. Well, this is a bold move, but let's see what happens against the Dark Mage. Good start, and then Mei with an opportunity to finish it off. And does. And they took too long twiddling their thumbs, and now they're paying for it. Alright, yeah, Ken, you've done your part, why don't you just chill out for the remainder of the fight? We will have some of our other characters try and get a few points in. Ooh, nice hit there by Gong. Now, the sniper's had enough. And Matthias takes 4 points, and then gets another 4 against him. Yeah, Chris, you haven't been able to do much, but you can do this at least. Give a little healing to Ken. Yeah, she's done her part as best she could. Alright, Gort, why don't you take a swing? It's enough for the victory. On the number. Hey there, Nova. Mathia, there's no time to lose. Kane must be found and stopped at all costs. Find out all you can and be sure to talk to the King of Ultron. So now that the battle in the town has been dealt with, let's go back to the castle. Maybe we can get some answers. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to say hi to you. So, Your Majesty, what's going on? Mathia, I wasn't myself. Kane had some power over me. Can you forgive me? But thou must. Thank you. I want to help you. Search the dragon head to reveal a secret passage. Yeah, it says dragon head, so you gotta find what that is. And for those of you who are wondering where we can find it, before we do though, no treasure chest to find over here. We can continue looking around. Doesn't look like we can find anything in particular. But we can start opening treasure chests. Gets a defense potion. And this sounds like something that right now would be best used on himself. Yeah, given what he's gonna have to go through, he's gonna need it. Mathia uses the defense potion, and his defense level increases by 2. We also get the coins. We get a metal sword. Now, I think we were able to give this to Gortz. Because, of course, Luke has one himself, so this is an easy decision. And we'll give him 1 extra point of attack. One's better than none. We also get a Bread of Life. And so, as you can probably surmise, this is an item that increases your max HP. Yeah, the big question, of course, is who would use this? Because right now, the person who really has been suffering the most has been Tao. She's really been going through a lot, so we're going to go ahead and use this on her to give herself more of a fighting chance. Tao gets 2 more max HP. And then, we'll go ahead and pick up this treasure chest. Got a wooden staff. We already have those because those are what are currently being used by default by the mages. Yeah, so we're just giving her another one. Not gonna give her an increase in anything. And then, oh wait a minute. I have not picked up that one yet. I should. In fact, there's 2 treasure chests. We got a healing seed. We'll go ahead and give that to someone else because my inventory is full. And let's give it to Gong. Why not? Down here. Oh, another treasure chest. But nothing is found. What about over here? We got another wooden arrow. Yeah, I have unfortunately only 1 archer right now, so there's no point in me passing it on to him. Alright, so I believe we have gotten everything we needed. So yeah, if I remember correctly, this is the dragon head we need to look at. There's a chain inside the head. Do you wish to pull it? Yes. Mathia pulls the chain. And so... ta-da! So let's go ahead and use it. The Legacy of the Ancients. The door. The key. What can it all mean? No matter what the cost, the mystery must be solved and Moonfaust's plans foiled. And thus that ends Chapter 1 of Shining Force. Hey there, Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So do you want to record your exploits so far? Of course. And now time for Chapter 2, Spirit of the Holy Spring. Mathia and the Shining Force follow Kane's trail to the town of Rindo. So let's go on into the town. And we'll also head on over to the shop, because we have a whole bunch of spare stuff that we can sell off. We're only as good as his tools, right? And you seem to need some new ones. I probably do, but before we do that, let's start by selling off this stuff that we can't use anymore. Or never would have been able to use in the first place, in my case. That we're selling off the hand axe. Alright, sell off the extra wooden staff. As far as I can tell, it looks like we've got all bases covered. Alright. Yeah, let's see what we can now buy. can now start buying power staffs. And these are going to go to our mages. These will be best used by Lo and Chris right now. Another quality of life addition that they made in Shining Force 2 is that whenever you gave a weapon to a party member, you also had the option to equip it while you were buying it. So yeah, as far as I can tell, it looks like we have covered everything else. So let's go ahead, first of all, and equip these new power sticks to our healers. Yeah, that's a huge jump for someone like Chris. Yeah, 8 points plus. So I'll go ahead and sell our wooden staffs. Well, that was just their nature. Alright. Yeah, sadly no further weapons to be obtained. We do have to find this guy, though. The name's Spoken. I'm going crazy in this little place. Does anything ever happen? I don't know. We can also check the sign. Circus coming soon to this location. Yeah, that sounds interesting. We also have a guy over here. Once we get him to come over. Well, let's see if we have anything new. Well, in this case, we do in the form of antidotes. But we're not necessarily going to be in a hurry to use them right now. Yeah, we're not in that much of a hurry. Plus, also we have this little boy.
When I get older, I'll have a shop of my very own.
I'm sure you will. Alright, here in the storage room, let's see what we get. A speed ring. Yeah, it definitely seems like, as things are going right now, it's best that we give this to Chris. Because she is definitely the one who's falling behind. Yeah, so this will increase her agility to 8. Definitely will need this as we go on. And as for you, sir? Sorry, stranger. Soldiers almost bought all of our ships. That one is the mayor's. And as for you... Yep, the circus tent will be right over there. So we'll head on over elsewhere, see what else we can find. Window Theater. Actors and actresses wanted. Yeah, they're about to put on a show. In fact, there's someone here who looks just like me. What a rotten role. I can't stand this much longer. What a great role. The actor's life is for me. You know, at least one of them's enjoying themselves. Alright, let's move a little further up. What else can we find, possibly? Oh, we got a little boy over here. No other treasure chests in this particular room. Oh, this one's place has seen better days, but we do have this guy here. Whew! It's heavy and hot! Yeah, what is? Croc the genius, that's me. Look at my steam suit, Gunts! Walk over here! It still doesn't seem right. Sonnets, just do as I ask. Okay, okay. It stopped! Not again! Oh dear, well, back to the old drawing board. Yeah, look at this poor guy. Whew, it's heavy and hot! Yeah, it is. Where else can we go here? Alright, well, here's the priest. I'm sure you have. Yeah, we'll make a quick save. Yes, we will. Thank you very much. This is the leave time, I believe? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we still have to find where the mayor is living. You know, that will be you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's I'm the mayor. King of Runefaust bought all of our ships and sailed away. So sorry, no ships are left. My ship? You can't have it! Now please leave! Oh, you're really gonna be like that? Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing else for me to do currently. So we are okay to walk out of town. Our enemies seek to stop you from reaching Anri and Manarina. You must succeed! And so we shall try, as we begin to try and trudge through desert now. And the first line of defense is already over there, at the bridge. They be content to let us come to them, or are they gonna just stand pat? Yeah, as you can see, we're not changing that much in terms of the enemies we've seen already. Still seeing dwarves and bats, but now we're seeing zombies too. And now Chris with a little more room to run. Bats continue to close in on us. Okay, Gong does have room to move. Yeah, will you cross this bridge first or will I? Perhaps I can entice you. Hans with plenty of room to run around despite having the 30% handicap. Yeah, let's see if we can get Chris a few levels while we're here. As the zombies await our arrival. Try to keep up there, low. Yeah, who's gonna make the first move? Yeah, they seem to be more than happy to just stay where they are. Yeah, is it gonna be up to the lead hero himself to break through? Continue to cycle through the enemies, and now the bats are zooming in. And Han's not quite in a position just yet. me. You know, I'm not really in a position to make my move yet. Tao can, though. So Blaze 1 should be enough. And it is. You got our first breach of their defense. But will they immediately block the hole again? Not yet. Only 1 point taken. Alright, Gort, run free. As your new sword gets 8 points against the bats. And more bats zooming in. Yeah, with a free space to run around, we have an opportunity to really take advantage. Who's the dwarf wants a piece of Gort. But no luck. Alright, Luke can't attack, but this will ensure that we have a safe spot to flow through. And now this one wants Gort. He's standing his ground. We're not cut off yet. Will you do the honors, Mathia? Alright, go, May. Oh, Tao with a golden opportunity to really cause some havoc. This will set us up well. 9 on the bat. That just kills it outright with a critical. Tao with another critical score with her magic. It's enough to get her to level 5. Defense by 1, speed by 2, max MP by 4. Yeah, hopefully we can leave some for our other allies. In fact, Ken, why don't you start picking on this bat? Ah! Oh, but he follows it up! He wasn't gonna let it get away that easily. But this bat saw what happened to his friend and he's like, I'm not settling for this. In fact, both bats know where to go. But thankfully, Tao able to dodge. Alright, Gort, put it away. And Gort gets to level 5. Attack by 2, defense by 1, speed by 1, max HP by 2. Yeah, of course, that will be the main defense when we get to it. Alright, Chris. Well, this is your first opportunity to actually land a shot against an opponent. Can you make it count? No, she cannot. Her first chance, and it gets thrown away. Alright, Luke, can you do any better? Very much so. And I mean very much so, wow. Yeah, Luke is mad. Okay, Chris, wanna try again? No. 2 chances, 2 whiffs. Hey, she shows Chris how you do it. Alright, Tao, why don't you fall back? Gong, why don't you have a try? Gong gets it done. It's enough to get him to level 4. Attack by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1. Max MP by 2, but he doesn't have magic yet. Alright. Now into the desert sand. Or is this more like a wasteland? Not really sure. And now the zombies may be getting a little nervous, starting to bunch up. Let's hit the dirt running. We will have to come out from behind the mountains. I think we can give some healing somewhere. Guess it's going to Gort's. And slowly but surely, Chris will keep game points, I guess. Yeah, we're starting to bunch up now because we really don't have much more room to run currently. You're just trying to entice them to come on in. Now, the Dark Mage begins to make a move, so does the Sniper. No one able to make a real move as of yet. But now the first move is made. And in this case, it is a Blaze 2 from the Dark Mage. Cut Luke's health in half. And Ken scores 9. Yep, Sniper making a move. Cuts Gong's health in half. Not quite there. Yeah, you know where to go, don't you? It's a critical hit, but only for 3 points. Alright. Yeah, we're kind of between a rock and a hard place right now. We have to go on offense here. We gotta deal with the Dark Mage. He's the greater threat. Luke is able to get to level 5, but only gets the speed increase. Gort, can you get it done? He can. Alright, so as the healers slowly but surely get out on the field, into the dirt. Luke's the one who's really in need of healing, but he's in no position to heal. Yeah, we can't reach Gong either. I was about to say, I gave him a healing item. I know I did. Yeah, save yourself in this instance, Gong. And as for you, I'll just come and give you the full brunt of my attack. Alright, I guess can start advancing. So can Tao. But now, one archer tries to take down another. And quite a big hit there against Hans, who hasn't had much in terms of attacking for a while. But unfortunately, no opportunity to heal from low because he can't reach him. Gort can, though. Wow, with one shot exactly enough. Gort proving that he's not a pushover. Alright, we're gonna have these two hold back so they can get healing. And then we'll advance Gong slowly but surely. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to make their move. When it happens, we do not yet know. Alright. Lo, get yourself some points. And then Chris, you do the same. Hans back to full. Yeah, don't worry, Chris. We'll get you there. We'll get you a level. Nothing yet from the last line of defense. Everyone else begins to advance. Yeah, it says land effect 0, but in reality, we're being really impacted by our movement. Having to walk through this sand. Everyone can only move 2 spaces at a time at most. Oh, Gord has a little extra movement. He's not as adversely impacted. Yeah, I don't want to move Tao too far yet. Mathia has the ability to move a little more forward. Who will act first? We do not yet know. We're close enough. We're getting close enough. Actually, Tao, stay where you are. Who's gonna make the first move to make all hell break loose? Yeah, Gort is in position, but I'm not ready yet. Yeah, I really want to make someone else make a move first. So now the zombies go. Alright, now we can start making our move. As you can see, these guys have pretty strong defense. It'll take a lot to break through them. And they come for board again. And now Ken will take a hit. Oh, Ken's defense not as good. And now, unfortunately, this may put him out. And unfortunately, it does. Ken falls first. And knowing that we have 2 of these mages to put up with. I mean, this is better than nothing. We might as well give it a go. It's enough to kill 1 zombie. Get 10 on another. So we have breached them. We need to do a lot more though. Might as well go this way. Gort gets it done. He gets to level 6 first. He gets increased by 1 of attack and 1 by speed. Max HP by 2. Yeah, I'm thinking Luke is the one who... Oh, ooh. Yeah, Luke is the one who needs to go after one of the mages. Ooh, nice strike. Yeah, he made all that extra move just to psych out Luke. Oh, and Tao's in danger. And unfortunately, right on the number. And now, who's next? May gets her health halved. Yeah, sadly, healing does not reach us yet. Yeah, this is a risk. Gotta do something. Oh, magic again, and unfortunately, Luke is gonna get put out here. Yeah, see if we can't push you away. Well, Hans, you have an opportunity here to get a few points. But that ain't gonna get it done. Yeah. No one's really had a weapon upgrade for a long time, and that's really affecting us here. Especially trying to deal with the zombies. Because their defense is so high. Go after the Dark Mage. Well, Gong, let's see if you can get something going. Nope. And now for reciprocation. 5. And unfortunately, Mathia gets poisoned as a result. And yeah, sadly, we can't reach anyone. Alright, might as well just keep attacking. Oh, low, nice. Yeah, who would have thought that would have happened? Keep Mathia alive, please, Chris. It's only gonna be for a point. Better than nothing. Does not use magic. So we caught a break there. Yeah, they've been very aggressive for their magic, have been the Dark Mages. But they're down now. May gets to level 5 as a result of the win. Huge defense increase for her. But we're still up against it. And Matthias still poisoned. And Gort right now on his last legs. Yeah, find a way through. Oh, he's going after low. I was not expecting that. He stays on his feet, though. Thaya, try and finish this thing off. Thaya gets to level 6. Attack by 2, max HP by 2. But I also suffer from the poison. Yeah, you can do it, Gong. You can do it. Yeah, let's see if we can't finish this off. Yeah, low again. Yeah, May's cut off. I can't do anything. Let me take solace and safety over here. Yeah, why don't you try and finish it off, Gong? And he got it done. Mathia, now enter Manarina. We must inform Henri about Guardiana. And down we go. And meeting us at the gate.
Welcome to Manarina, a land of magic and mystery.
Oh, thank you, but right now I need to find a medic. Or in this case, a priest. Hello there, sir. Well, first of all, we need revivals. Yeah, let's get Ken back. And we need Luke back too. And Tao, who has been through so much. She's really been up against it. Yes, I also need to be cured. Yeah, I need poison removed. And there are no curses as well. Alright, hello there.
Feel free to wander about as you please.
I think I will. Yeah, as you can see, this is how the party stacks up right now, as we've got officially 10 party members. And then over here, Manarina Mage School. Hello there.
Yes, I'm Henri. What? What about Guardiana? And my father? Who are you? I don't have to listen to this nonsense from someone I don't even know. Go away now!
Yeah.
Wait, Princess Henri. Please listen to Mathia. Nova? This is Mathia. He is leading the fight against the Runefaust army. But my father, the Sword of Light, and Guardiana? Is it true, Nova? Yes, Your Majesty. It is all true, I'm afraid. I need to be alone for a while. We understand, Your Majesty, but do not let your grief overwhelm you. I must be alone now.
Get out of my way.
Mathia, Princess Henri is in great sorrow. Please go and talk to her. Remind her of our duty to Guardiana. Our people need her now.
Yeah, because she can't just be a princess anymore. Now she needs to be a queen. But I don't know how much in terms of slaying this queen will do. Yeah, did you happen to see my friend anywhere? Well, I'd call her friend, but Right now she doesn't seem to want to. My name is Arthur. I used to be a knight. I'm not really a battle type. I like it here. Yeah, Anri?
I know my duty, Namathaya. It is to hunt King down and make him pay for what he did. I'll fight with you. I'm sure that's what my father would want me to do.
And thus the future Queen of Guardiana adds herself to the roster.
I'll be at headquarters. Vengeance shall be ours!
And off she goes. Oops. I wanted to check out all the various stuff that goes on around here.
This place is too busy. I can't do my research.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, it looks like you do it in this little cramped little room. And as you can see, we got a fancy bridge over here. Yeah, we pushed this guy off. Drat. Not as good a view from here. Better climb back up. Well, he's tried to. Yeah, there is a reason it's a slide. I'll make it someday. What, are you gonna be like Sisyphus now? And who are you to block this door? Go away. Only cute animals can get past me. Cute animals? But in the meantime, damn. Yeah, not much really to be done in this room, is there? Because the door is blocked. Yeah, look at me. I could do it no problem. So we'll make our way back around and head it on over. Yeah, you sure you don't want in? What about you?
Welcome to my research room. I change humans into animals. Care to give it a try? Sure. Very good. Let's start right away. Please stand over there. Now let's begin.
And so, in order to do transformations in old school video games, you gotta spin them around. And eventually I've been turned into a chicken. I guess in my case it'll be a rooster.
Yes, success! What a tasty looking hen.
Hen? And no, I don't want to be your meal. Get away from me with that business. Yeah, what do you think you're doing, being a freak of nature? So yeah, slide back down here. Hey, you. Well, what a cute little head. Go on through. Yeah, I don't approve of this castration, by the way. Hello there.
Oh, Gert turned you into a hen? That's easily fixed.
And so, yeah, spin me around again. I guess we know who has the real magic power. Someone who's able to do this normally without the use of a machine. Yeah.
You did well to reach this room. Have you ever heard of a place called Shade Abbey?
No, I have not.
It was founded long ago by folk from Guardiana. They know much of the ancients.
Is that so? Yeah, we might want to look that group up sometime. Maybe we'll come and find it at some point. Yeah, nothing in the jars, though. Hey there, dude. No hard feelings, right? A hen went in and a person came out. What a great place to work, huh? Yeah, and you, sir, are an idiot. Alright. And no, we don't want to get the transformation again. Yeah, look at all these crazy machines.
Hello, don't usually get guests here. I'm thought to be rather strange, you know.
Yeah, this is indicative of that. Mathia checks the machine and discovers a Domingo egg. Yeah, maybe we can use this for something. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can. me look up the guide here. Alright, looks like we've found everything I can find in here. Yeah, that's how we can get through. Hello there. Aha, you're just in time. Would you like to observe? Sure. Good. Sit quietly and watch a master at work. I'm researching summoning demons. What? Now I'm going to begin the experiment. I shall summon a dreadful thing from my worst nightmares. Come forth, O creature of darkness! I conjure you forth! Oh my. Is that your ex-wife or something?
You? When are you gonna stop these tricks? Come home right now!
Oops, sorry dear, I'll never do that again. Yes, I'll be good, honest. Okay, so apparently she wasn't dead. But yeah, that was awkward. And then what about you, sir? I am Ultrant. You wish to find the key to the accursed door before Cain of Runefaust? A legend tells that the pool of the ancients below is tied in with the accursed door. To reach the pool, you first need the orb of light from the cavern of darkness. Defeat the monsters in the cavern, and the orb is yours. Then, return to me. Mathia, enter the cavern and retrieve the orb of light. Will do. And what about you?
The only sane person in this land is Ultrant. Everyone else is really weird.
I gathered. So yeah, before we head on over, we'll go ahead and save first before we depart for this fancy cave. And we will continue. Alright, away we go. So, downstairs. Hello there.
The Cavern of Darkness lies beyond. Only the strongest survive its trials.
Noted.
Behold the dreaded Cavern of Darkness. You must defeat the monsters to gain the orb.
Yeah, as we can see, it didn't take long for enemies to already be making their mark because we already have two zombies blocking the gate. So we've got to burn them. We've got to burn them to get through. Yeah, that really didn't take long, did it? Now, I'm not gonna have Gong do anything yet. Yeah, as you can see, there are also treasure chests in this particular cave. Alright, let's see if we can break through. There we go. A crucial kill to get us forward. As you can see, we still got giant bats lurking about. And now Anwi makes her debut. She only has Blaze 1 right now. But this will still go a long way to get ourselves forward. Not much I can do currently, other than just advance the party. Alright, Ken, it's been a while since you've had a chance to attack, so get it done. Or at least try and make an effort to get it done. hopefully Hans doesn't fall too far behind. Although it looks like the enemies are not wasting any time now. Of course, the bad guys know where to go after. Yeah, see if we can't stop the advance. I'll gain 2 points won't do much. Oh no. Unfortunately, the Dark Mage will make things a problem. Would hate to have to fall back early. Well, this is a golden opportunity for Henry to score here. The question is, where would I want her to score? In this case, it should be obvious. Get her first kill. But then Tao. Yeah, this is a very bold move, but we need to open up space. And it's enough to get Tao level, but she gains no stats. Gotta get all the way over there. Well, this will actually be beneficial in this case because the Dark Mage would have to change trajectory. Alright, May, get in there. Finish him off. Ah, perfect timing. This is going over to May to keep her in the fight. Alright, be on your way. Yeah, we gotta get across that bridge somehow. And it's a good thing we got May healed when we did. Thankfully, though, she's strong against arrows. But Tao? Not so much. Thankfully, though, Chris is here to the rescue. Yeah, keep her going. Yeah, you can do it, Chris. Yeah, should we try and breach the front lines? Then Gort, well, he's already at level 8 and I need to get other party members some levels, so we'll leave him in the back for now. Yeah, meanwhile, May can prepare to unleash on the sniper, get him weakened. Yeah, we'll leave the bats for when they get closer. Well, especially because we just opened things up to get Tao on the receiving end, and unfortunately, yeah, for the first time, sleep becomes an affliction. Let's turn things over to Henry. Tao's still asleep. Can't move Gong forward. Can't move Hans forward. They continue to come at us. Now, Mathia falls asleep. Yeah, but it ends immediately. So that actually worked out favorably. Ken, put it away. There you go. And Ken gets to level 6. Attack by 2, speed by 1, but max HP by 6. That's quite a jump. And now he has to withstand this. Yeah, everyone's getting put to sleep now by the bats as they've unleashed their new powers on us. Alright, we gotta deal with this. Luke, get it done. If you can. Oh! Bad time for a breeze. No, why don't you try and get it? Oh, wow, low! Way to go, my man. You're on level 5. Attack by 1, defense by 1, and speed by 1. Yeah, Chris can heal here. I think... yeah, she can heal Gort. Still stuck at level 2. Alright. Oh, no one made a move. And we can't really do so as it stands. And we can keep trying. I don't know if the... oops, no. Wanted to cast magic. Well, better that we soften something up. And Henry's at level 4. Attack by 1, max MP by 4. You basically have an assembly line, as it were, but doesn't do much if we don't score. And Tao's now out of sleep. But will Mathia be sent right back to it? No. And now Anri on the receiving end for the first time. Takes 4. Oh, changes trajectory. Mathia's still holding strong. Yeah, who do I want to soften up? 10 points will do just fine. Oh, he almost got the double right there. And Ken's out of slumber. Alright, Gong, you take a turn. 6 points. Well, it's been a while since Hans has done anything. And he makes it count. And he's at level 5. Defense by 1, speed by 2, max HP by 1. I imagine these bats aren't going to travel far to keep attacking. But our party's holding their own. I don't know who really needs to be healed currently. But yeah, Ken needs it. So getting back to full. Alright, Chris. Yeah, not much on your end you can do right now. Other than maybe heal Mathia, which I guess is what you're gonna have to do. Get him back to full. That was our last heal. Alright, Gort, guess the best thing for you to do is cross the bridge. And we'll start softening everything up. Unfortunately, Luke could not get the message. Hans, you take a crack. Ah! That's a bad time to be shooting the breeze. Yeah, we'll have Mathia advance. Yeah, we'll just have you burn here. Soften it up a little. And now for the return fire. Alright, May, can you hit it? Yes. And then goes in for the double. That's what I'm talking about. Get a little redemption arc going. Ken, can you get it? Yes. Alright, anyway, I guess they'll just chill out for a while. Cause yeah, now the Dark Mages have seen enough and they're making their advance. And now I guess they'll just heal here. Get Anui back to full. Yeah, and Chris could have had the attack, but unfortunately my party's blocked it off. So, Gong, it's up to you. Yeah, I was hoping it would be a better situation, but it wasn't meant to be. But Gong gets the kill with a critical, no less, and gets the level 5. Attack by 1, max HP by 2. Yeah, I guess I'll have to just chill out here. We finally crossed the bridge. Well, most of us can. Oh, I think I can heal Tao? Yes. Alright, get it done. Yeah, we know they're over there. I want to try and get ourselves spread out so that if they cast magic, it can't hit multiple party members. Yeah, and we wanting to put herself on the front lines. Me in a bit of a precarious spot because their HP is so low. Mages, however, not moving. Yeah, they're more than content to wait for us. No move yet. When will it happen? Yeah, at this point it's basically now or never. Eight points. And Ken's got the most HP out of anyone, so he's in the best position, so... Yep, here's what we expected. not to lead us out. Oh, a critical hit against Ken with magic. Yeah, we gotta start breaking through this line. Yeah, Levi can't really do anything. And neither can Chris. We don't want to put any more people in danger than is absolutely necessary. And after what Ken endured, he holds out for now. But not anymore. In fact, this will be a double kill. Yeah, it's the risk you run in a situation like this. If the enemy doesn't make its move, you have to be willing to do it yourself. Ain't not quite there. Alright, Tao, I guess if anyone's gonna make the move here, it's gonna be you, it seems. This is gonna be overkill, but we gotta get this out of the way. Alright, Gong with a good score. Oh, those power potions are paying off. And then May can come in. Hopefully we can get her another level soon. Yeah, I'd be essentially making this mono a mono. I'm gonna need to do better than that. Oh, and we can't quite get there. The only people who can really attack right now are ranged. Oh, he dodged. He dodged. Ah, Tao can't make it. Yeah, I'm gonna open it up. Yeah, this is really the only move I have right now. I have to get my ranged in. Gotta get him closer. Even if Haun's coming to score a point, it's better than nothing. But the skeleton won't yield. So if he won't... points there. Is this crazy enough to work? I mean, she has a much stronger weapon. Nope. But that was enough to get her a level. There you go. Chris's level's now finally level 3. Attack by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1, max HP by 2, max MP by 2. We made a breakthrough! That's a point. But yeah, if she can somehow withstand the next move. Because, yeah, Anri is out of MP. Can't do anything else. I would have Tal make the move, but I'm gonna wait. Come on, Chris. Get your first kill. Yeah! No! It cannot be! After all these centuries!
Mathia, the orb of light must be within that chest. Take it quickly!
Don't mind if I do. But can't carry it! Yeah, it's because he had the Domingo egg. Yeah, Gong, you want to hold on to this thing? There we go. We got it. Yeah, we gotta keep passing stuff off. Anyway, you take it. And we'll have her take the other healing seed too. Alright, let's go pick up the chests that are around here. Mathia discovers a power ring. Yeah, which turns out may be pretty good for someone like Hans. Yeah, he's the one right now who could really use an attack boost. Because he hasn't had a upgrade to his weapon in a long time. His attack's only at 14 by default. Alright. Let's go to another wooden staff. Yeah, we're still on basic weapons. For some stupid reason. There we go, power staff. In fact, we'll might as well just give this one to Tao. Yeah, we didn't buy one for you before, but you're getting one now. Well, you really haven't had a chance to attack much yet, have you? So, I think that's everything. Oh, nope, still one more. Medical herb. Yeah, there we go. It does look like we've gotten everything that this place had to offer. And so, let's be out of here. Alright. Oh, and then, for those who are curious, open sesame. Nothing is unusual yet except for this big green crystal with a red eye in it. So yeah, we may learn more about that later. Oh, looks like you're blocking the way. Hello.
Show the orb of light to Autred. He'll know what you should do with it.
Yeah, it should, shouldn't I? Use the orb at the pool behind the secret door below. Yeah, in other words, you can't leave until you make use of it. Oh, and who are you?
How long I have waited for this summons! Mathia, you are a hero without peer! The legacy of the ancients is an evil being that has been sealed away for 1,000 years. Dark Soul now searches for the key to unlock that seal. You must stop him!
And so, that is what we've been able to glean. Alright. Oh yeah, we did that already. The Orb of Light has chosen you, Mathia, to battle the evil that threatens Rune. You are truly the servants of the powers of light, the Shining Force. Cross the sea from Rindo and go to the eastern continent. You must stop Kane. Yeah, and the assistant finally yields. Yay. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to the priest because we got party members to revive. And let's get Ken back on his feet. And then Luke gets back on his feet. Not yet. We are close to the end of the stream, but not yet. So if I'm reading the guide correctly, the guy who we saw earlier, who said he wasn't interested in fighting, I believe now does join us. Yeah, hello again. I want to fight again. I can help you against Runefaust. I'm coming with you. Thus, Arthur joins the Shining Force at last. I'll be at headquarters. Call me when you're ready to go into battle. And there we go. See, it took a while for us to get there, but we did. Oh, come on. And so, we'll go ahead and show off that our roster now has 12 party members. And this is actually, as far as I know, the maximum number of party members you can have on the field at any given time in Shining Force 1, because it's also that way in Shining Force 2. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was 10. Well, Mathia, are you ready to face the enemy? Let's check our party status first. Yeah, if your character has FW on screen, that means that you're on the front lines, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Arthur joining us at level 4. But yeah, as you can see, he's only at 9 HP. And his attack is not as good and comparable to the other knights in our party, like Ken. Like, Ken's doing really good right now. Of course, he's got 2 more levels, but of course he's got a lot more HP as well. Yeah, May, though, like, she's, as far as HP is concerned, she is well behind. Her defense is pretty solid, though. Could use better attack. Not at this time. Then go now, for the hordes of Runefaust are still on the attack. Indeed they are. But yeah, eventually, once we hit the limit, we will start to see party members chilling out in bed, chilling out around the tables and whatnot. That'll all happen as our roster continues to grow. Alright, let's let the priest know that we're ready to prepare to wind things down. Let's go ahead and make a record of our adventures. And we will not continue for tonight. You should rest before continuing. Remember, a tired warrior is soon a dead one. And so, that is going to do it for this evening. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Done for now? That's okay. Get lots of rest and I'll see you soon. Don't stay away too long though. We need you here to lead the Shining Force. And so as Simone goes back to her book, I will rejoin you guys back here on Friday night, and we will see how we're going to go ahead and get a ship to leave Rindo, because we know the mayor wasn't willing to part with his, so what can we do to make him change his mind? You'll have to join us on Friday to find out. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Shining Force. So, thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.